So what's the easiest way to look better than 99% of guys before even going to campus this year, and without you having to use the generic advice of going to the gym or you using those looks maxing bullshit exercises that don't even work? So how you do that is by taking advantage of the understated edge. And once I took advantage of it, but I'm telling you, I went from getting rejected plenty of times, feeling uncomfortable even when the rejection was like super polite and everything, feeling like shit, to then getting accepted. And bro, getting to my current girlfriend that I'm with for 2.5, almost 3 years now. That's feminine, beautiful, amazing woman. Someone you would classify as a wifey quality. And how I did that, how I got to this point, is by taking advantage of the understated edge, which is, first of all, how do you present yourself to these women, to when you go to campus? How do you present yourself? What message do you send? Because if you're wearing jerseys and like they're oversized with some weird ass shorts and fucking wolves on them or some shit from Amazon, polyester, and using flip flops like I'm wearing right now in my house, if you're doing that, of course, these women will not want to look at you and take like any note that you exist. Basically, you're gonna be invisible to them, and that's what most guys are doing, and that's why they're losing out. That's a big key that all of these YouTubers and these books are not talking about. Bro, your clothes make such a huge difference. Their appearance with how these women will treat you. And how you take advantage of it and optimize it to 100% so you can get these women's attention and feel comfortable in them. Not just be comfortable and look like shit. Feel comfortable, be comfortable, confident, and look fantastic in them so that you can attract these women, is by wearing something that's, first of all, doesn't have any big ass logos on them. Not even something like this. I would say even smaller than this. Because most men wear these like big ass graphic t-shirts and they just all look the same. The key with these women is to look different and be confident in that you look different. Because if you look the same as everyone else, how the fuck do you want her to differentiate you and say, yo, this guy is different to her girlfriends? She's just not gonna happen. It just make sense. So what else can you do to differentiate yourself? Because now you differentiate yourself by like at least 40 to 60% of most guys. What else do you do? So what you can also do is wear some more versatile colors, which are neutral colors. Whatever season it is, doesn't fucking matter. If you wear neutral colors, you just easily, zero guesswork, can pair clothes with each other without having to think about it. And it just looks better because rather than having those bright colors, not knowing how to pair them together, the 3-color rule, all that stuff, you can just put on 2 different colors that you don't even know if they fit or not, like if they go well with each other, and they will just work. Navy blue, olive green, white, black, gray, cream, whatever you want to add, it just look fantastic on you. It does not fucking matter. Now the third thing is for you to wear fitted clothes. You know, there's one thing that I used to do before when I was younger is I always used to think that when I'm wearing these fitted clothes that I'm gonna look like a douchebag. And if I carry myself like with my shoulders back and everything, and I walk confidently, I'm gonna look like a douchebag. I'm gonna get judged by others. And so I always used to wear these big ass overweight hoodies, thinking that, yo, it's okay. I'm gonna stay away from fitted clothes because even though I had the physique, I was working out for like 4 to 5 years at that point. I had the physique. I just didn't want to show it. So I didn't. Then one day I thought, you know what? Why don't I fucking show it? I worked hard for this. And I just thought, you know what? Let me just experiment. And guess what? Went out, wore some nice t-shirt like these ones. And of course, I looked fantastic. And guess what? It was the exact opposite. Rather than them saying, like, judging me or some shit, looking at me weird, they actually had way more respect for me because they saw that actually was disciplined without even me having to say a single word. Just because of my physique, because it takes discipline to do all of this. It does not just take a bit of hard work or luck, discipline. Daily, weekly, a few times a week, whatever it is, for months, even not years, to get to this point where I was at. So you don't even have to think about that. Just wear the fitted clothes. And let's say you are like really fat, you have a high percentage of body fat, or you're skinny fat or whatever, doesn't look that nice on you, go to the gym. I said before that I'm not gonna tell you, like, give you the advice of like just going to the gym, but you have to. You have to go to the gym. You have to improve yourself. Otherwise, you will never be able to, whatever clothes you put on, anything you try, you will not look good. These looks maxers out there, you think they're just doing massages and they're looking fantastic, having like a nice jawline and everything? Fuck no. They just all work out. That's why they have these fantastic jawlines, these cheekbones, the hollow cheeks, whatever the fuck you want to call them, is because they work out. So you have to work out alongside with putting on these nice clothes. But let's say you have like a decent physique, okay? Put on these clothes, they look pretty good on you. Boom. Now you wear these nice fitted clothes, especially if you have to tailor them. If it's just a t-shirt, doesn't matter. Tailor it, because you're gonna look like $1,000,000 just like that. Because of the neutral colors, of the fit, no big logos. You're gonna look like you're wearing some expensive, like Lululemons or whatever the fuck the expensive brands are. And by the way, you might be thinking like, what if it's too expensive and I have to spend a lot of money on that and all that stuff? Bro, you have to realize this. Like, I'm gonna be very honest with you, okay? I help people that work hard and that are willing to get a part-time job, make some extra cash, hustle for it, doesn't matter, just to get the clothes, just to get whatever they need to improve themselves. Books, courses, clothes, whatever, like equipment for the gym, doesn't matter. The point is, whatever they need to get to improve, and they know that it's valuable, and they're willing to work hard to get it, just because they know that on the other side of the hard work is your fantastic life, whatever you want, your gym physique, your dream girl that is waiting for you, which you have to get to her level in terms of skill. And then, of course, you can choose whoever you want without even having to think about, oh, am I worth it? Am I in her league? Am I out of her league? No, she's out of your league. To get to that point, you have to work hard and you have to save up cash, which is a big factor. Unfortunately or fortunately, a big factor of our lives, especially as men. And so I don't like to work with these like cheap guys like, yo, okay, what is the Temu alternative? Like two fucking dollars, $5. Yo, fuck that. Save up some cash, work hard, go out, spend a few hundred on the whole wardrobe, and boom, that's all you need. It's better to save up to spend on quality and change it after like a few years rather than every 1 or 2 months, just because it's just so trash, the quality. And I don't want to work with these people specifically because I've done that before. I've had a free community, more than like 100 something people inside. And I tried selling to them. And of course they didn't buy, even though I spent hours and hours giving them free content. And that's all they were in there for. And I resented them. I remember making like a free course for them, 6 hours that most people would charge thousands for free. And they didn't even appreciate that. 2, 3, 5 views for the whole course. That's it, even though there were 100 something people inside. And I resented them, even though it was my fault. But that's why I don't want to work with them, because I know that how just undisciplined they are. So you have to put in the work. You have to go out and get a job. You have to go and hustle, whatever it is, to get that cash to improve yourself. And the last thing that I would suggest you 100% to add after this rant, to make your fit look so fucking fantastic, your appearance, so that you go out and just like that, stand out from 99% of everyone on campus, is by adding jewelry. So something like this, like a nice pendant, a nice ring, maybe a nice watch, all three possibly, bracelet, you could add a pendant, a nice chain, you can layer them together, put on some nice cologne as well, of course, on top, because you gotta max out your attractiveness as much as possible. You gotta hygienically be there, you gotta be on top of everyone, okay? Sounds kind of gay, but you get my point. And now you add like 2 to 3 pieces, not all of them together, by the way. Don't try hard. Don't go try hard, because it will not look good. But try adding 2 to 3 different pieces together. Try have them all the same color, like the same metal, like silver. Okay, this is black, not really part of it, but you get my point. Silver. You have gold, pair it with gold. Little things like that women notice and they take into account. So you now take care of like the fit, the having no logos, the color, and you add jewelry on top as a bonus. Bro, you're gonna look better than 99% of guys on your campus before it even starts. You're gonna go right now, go do the shopping, like take action as fast as fucking possible, because now, bro, I'm telling you, you go like dressed like that, like how I told you, okay? you pair all that together. You go to campus once it starts and look around. I want you to just analyze how many of all those guys wear these nice clothes like you do. Probably most of them do not. Or actually 100%, like most of them do not do that. So now you stand out 100% from all these guys. And now these women, like, it's so much easier to approach them because of the confidence that you're gonna have, and you'll be able to get them their number or their attention at the very least, live rent-free in their brain, just because of how different you are and how confident in yourself you are. Bro, I'm thinking that's all you fucking need. The easiest way to become just more attractive than any other guy on campus. But anyway, that's all for now. Before we close off the video, if you're ready to level up your attractiveness, book a discovery call with me, a quick discovery call. I'm taking on a few clients this month, only just to make it personal. And yeah, we're just gonna see if you're a good fit, if we're a good fit together. And yeah, no pressure, just a quick friendly chat. That's all. Watch this video right here for more advice on how to gain the physique that appeals to the female gaze, in depth and everything, like what muscles to train, all that stuff, right here. And stop wasting time, my G. Boom.